All right, good evening, everybody, and welcome from Phil Waybright Gymnasium. We're here with the boys' senior night. We're getting set with the festivities here. Thanks for tuning in to RTC4.com and Channel 341 Argos TV. Steve Stricker here alongside Andy Stone.
Hello, hello, and here we go.
All right, we got a fancy new setup. Scott was up here and gave us some new equipment. We got a wireless mic, and I mean, we are all kinds of fancy here tonight, Andy. So we're going to turn it over. Mr. Alcorn is going to do the announcing. We got a bunch of seniors, only one basketball player, but we're going to do the cheerleaders and I believe the pep band. So there's about 10 cheerleaders, so they're going to be losing a lot. The only senior basketball player is Diego. So we're going to turn it over down to Mr. Alcorn and let him take over.
And the cheerleaders. Our first is band member Claire Avery. She's daughter of Melody and Clyde Avery. Her future plans are, I want to become an EMT. Her instrument is the trumpet. Most memorable moment was Miss Malone tripping and almost face-planting during marching band practice. Her advice to underclassmen, if you're a minute late, you might as well be 25 minutes late, so go get yourself some gas station coffee or something. Favorite song to play is Pirates of the Caribbean. Claire Avery. Our next is exchange student Diego Corral. Host parents are Brian and Tammy Kuntz. Future plans are go to university and study to be an engineer. Memorable moments was winning the Bell Game and the Winter Classic. His advice to underclassmen, if you play sports, try not to sprain your ankles. And if you do, don't forget to wear your ankle brace. Diego Corral. Cheerleader Katie Dean. She's the daughter of Philip and Tony Dean. Her future plans, go to college and major in management. Most memorable moment on the bus rides home when we all tried to sing a cappella. Advice to underclassmen, have fun in everything you do. Katie Dean. Next is band member Jesper Esser. His host parents are Letitia and Dylan Colburn. Future plans, go back to Germany and finish school. Instrument is bass drum. Most memorable moment, Blueberry Parade and the win against Culver in the Bell Game. His advice to underclassmen, respect your teachers and other students. Try your best at everything you do. His favorite song is Thrift Shop. Jesper Esser. Next is cheerleader Zoe Fields, daughter of Megan Fields and Deborah Force. Future plans, attend IUSB and get a master's in social work and work as a medical and healthcare social worker. Most memorable moment in cheerleading when all the cheerleaders were called down to sing our school song and none of us freshmen knew it, so we just stood there. Advice to underclassmen, try new things, talk to new people, focus on your grades so you have options when it comes to getting into college. Zoe Fields. Band member Thomas Harrell, son of Becky Gibbons and Jim Harrell. Future plans is go to Purdue for computer stuff. His instrument is the trombone. Most memorable moment is having my music fall off during the Blueberry Parade freshman year. His advice to underclassmen, have fun, don't take it so seriously. Favorite song is Brick House, Transformers. Thomas Harrell. Cheerleader Sydney Horn, daughter of Michelle Thomas and Todd Horn. Future plans are to go to college and become a vet tech. Memorable moment is when one of the boys fell out of a tree when played in hide and go seek in the dark. Her advice to underclassmen, slow down, enjoy your youth, and make the most out of your high school experience. Sydney Horn. Next is band member Bryce Jackson, the son of Stacy Evans. Future plans are go to college and live past 21. Plays the snare, the bass, and the clarinet. Most memorable moment is getting a trophy for the Blueberry Parade. His advice to underclassmen, don't do the Tide Pod Challenge and study hard. Bryce Jackson. Next is band member Abby Manikowski. She's the daughter of Joe and Lori Manikowski. Future plans are attend college and major in statistics. Her instrument is the flute. Memorable moments. Pep band my freshman year with Jenny and Michael, the music and the energy we played with. My senior year, Blueberry Parade. I'm so proud of our performance and competing at band contests. Her advice to underclassmen, always play loud, have fun. Her favorite song is Land of a Thousand Dances. Abby Manikowski. Next is cheerleader Jacob Milton, son of Emmanuel Nice. His future plans are the Navy. His most memorable moment is the reactions of Sydney and Lizzie going up in a stunt for the first time. His advice to underclassmen, don't take anything for granted and enjoy every moment you have. Jacob Milton. Next is cheerleader Lizzie Pask, daughter of Sasha Pask and Adam Kucera. Future plans, go to college, get married, have a family. Her most memorable moment was going to Centennial Park on a team bonding day and twisting my ankle 5 minutes into lava tag. Wasn't pretty, but I still had fun. Advice for underclassmen, don't take any moment for granted. High school goes by way too fast. Have fun and have no regrets. Liz Pask. Next is cheerleader Zen Perman. He's the son of Cassandra Martin and Jeremy Perman. Future plans is the Navy and travel. Most memorable moment, when coach tried a high kick and accidentally roundhouse kicked her daughter. Advice to underclassmen, shut up and listen. Zen Perman. Next is cheerleader Harley Reed, daughter of Tony Moore and Ralph Reed. Future plans are go to college, get married, and maybe have kids. Advice to underclassmen, just live life to the fullest. Life is too short not to. Harley Reid. Next we have Blake Thomas and Brooklyn Thomas. Blake is a band member. Parents are Brad and Angie Thomas. His plans are go to Ball State, major in theater design and technology. His instrument is clarinet. His most memorable moment is playing pep band at Bell games, cheering on the team to victory and rushing the court to take the bell back. Advice to underclassmen, sometimes piano means forte, and forte means piano. Also, how can you make a saxophone sound like a clarinet? You just miss a bunch of notes. His favorite song, Crazy Train. Blake Thomas. Brooklyn Thomas plans go to college and start my own life. Most memorable moment is making the friends that I have throughout life and my high school career. Advice to underclassmen, stay positive and never give up. This wasn't like High School Musical, so be prepared. Brooklyn Thomas. Cheerleader Callie Trofimchuk, daughter of Jason Trofimchuk. Future plans, graduate high school and enlist into the Navy. Most memorable moment was coming to Argos and meeting all the amazing people here who are so willing to help and make you feel welcomed. Her advice to underclassmen, life is like a rainstorm. You either stay inside and sulk or go outside and play in the puddles. Callie Trofimchuk. Cheerleader Danae Wilson, daughter of Aaron Blacklaw and Vernell Wilson. Future plans are to attend Ancilla College. Most memorable moment was going to Coach's house and jamming to songs from High School Musical. Advice to underclassmen, nothing can dim the light that shines from within. Danae Wilson. And there are your seniors.
All right, there is a great group of seniors right there, 17 in total. We had one basketball player, I believe 10 cheerleaders, male and female, and that would make for 6 band members as well. So,
And one basketball, right?
I said that.
Oh, okay. I wasn't
Got
paying
that.
attention.
I tell you what, the pep band has done wonderful this year. They came a long way.
Yep.
We talked about it before. They started off in the early season with the Blueberry Festival Parade. They won the small band category of the Blueberry Festival Parade, and man, it's been sounding really good, Andy. And got to give a big shout out to the band director. What's his name?
Peter Foster. Mr. Foster's over there now.
Yeah.
And did a tremendous job. Come in and revitalize the band program and the music program at the school. It's done tremendous things, and they do sound fantastic. They sound really good. Their national anthem was just fantastic the last basketball game.
So they're going to finish up their senior night festivities, and we're going to have the 20-minute warm-up for the boys to get ready. They're going to be playing South Central Satellites tonight. So we're just going to mute the feed right now and let you just kind of watch everything that's going on here on the floor, and we'll come back with a few minutes before the tip and get your pregame all set up and get you ready to go. So we'll be back here in about 15, 20 minutes. All righty, welcome back here. We're getting set to go. We got about 5.5 minutes before the tip. We're coming to you live from Phil Waybright Gymnasium on RTC4.com and the brand new Argos TV channel 341. Steve Stricker here with Andy Stone.
Hello, hello, and here we go.
And we've got senior night tonight. That's why we started our broadcast a little bit early, so we covered all of the senior night festivities for you. And if you want to rewatch those, you can go back at any time after the completion of this video and rewatch the whole thing. So can't do it right now, but once we're done, you can go back and watch the beginning of it. So the Argos Dragons are going to be playing their last home game of the season here tonight. They're taking on the South Central Satellites. Argos finishing their season. They're doing really well this year, 12-6 on the year. Coach Gordon Mawson is 49-39 in 4 seasons at Argos. He's 414 wins and 237 losses in 29 seasons of coaching overall. South Central comes into tonight's game with a 4-13 mark. Coach Joe Wagner in his first season with South Central. Last outing for the Satellites, they lost to Hebron 46-35. And the Dragons won the Bell game last week on a big victory over Culver Community, winning that one 53-41. Argos is 3-3, and South Central is 2-4 versus common opponents. Argos holds a 15-14 lead over the last 30 years in this series. And Argos won the last meeting on February 14th of 2017 by a score of 51-37. So appreciate everybody for tuning in. If you don't know what we were talking about with Argos TV, that is a new thing that RTC has established. They actually have a separate TV channel now for all 4 of our schools that we cover, Argos, Caston, Rochester, and Tippy Valley. And you can access those on the web or on RTC's cable system, but if you don't have that, you can get on the web, rtc4.com, and you can watch all 4 of them at once if you like, and we'll be broadcasting live TV over the internet. Couple things we're going to be looking to do over the next few months as the basketball seasons wind down, so we can get some more footage onto the internet. We're going to be going around and spotlighting the local businesses and business owners here in Argos. We're going to talk to each business individually. We're going to talk to the owners. So many of the people here in town that own businesses also do a lot of other things in the community. You got a lot of people on the EMS, got a lot of firefighters, got a lot of school board members, town council members. So we want to go around. We're going to highlight the good people of Argos, the businesses that are around. We're going to talk to the town council. We're going to, we're just going to try and get around and get some footage of what's going on, what's good here in Argos and the whole community. So if you guys have any ideas of, somebody that you'd want us to highlight, we're looking for ideas. You can contact us at call the offices at RTC in Rochester and talk to Scott Sager, and he'll pass it on to us. Another thing that we would like to do, obviously we're very involved with the school. We're going to cover, if you have an FFA event, if you have a BPA event, a FEA event, they did the noodle supper tonight for the band boosters. We're going to be around. We're going to try and cover as much of that type of stuff as we can as well. So, Andy, you already made a suggestion about, doing some stuff with the building that the town council, they're looking at, putting up. So that's something we're going to be pursuing as well. So,
well, we talked about it. Argos, like all the small towns in this area, have a huge history. And, there's always a lot when it comes to history about the communities. I know Rochester does the same as well. A little Argos History Minute, some show like that would be nice. There's a lot of famous houses. It's now the Moyer residence on Maple Street with Schoonover residence. are well known in the state of Indiana for the curved glass windows. It's arched and curved glass, and it's just amazing. So, but yeah, it's there's a lot of neat stuff on there. So let's get we're gonna get the camera level a little bit, and it looks like the choir's out for the national anthem, and we'll be back with that here in a second. And as soon as Isaac gets the camera level.
Okay, he's
working on it. Steve, there it is, Steve. That'll work. Level, and we're good to go. So we have the choir who's going to be singing the national anthem. And Mr. Foster is out in the middle. We want to give kudos to him and everything he's done.
Gentlemen, please rise. Gentlemen, kindly remove your caps as we honor America with our national anthem. And now let's meet the starting lineup. First of all, for the visiting Satellites from South Central. Number 1, Brady Glissick. Number 10, Trent Smoker. Number 15, Austin Salih. Number 22, Zach Christie. Number 23 is Carson Husman. And the Satellites are coached by Joe Wagner. And now, for your Argos Dragons! At guard, number 3. Lost the paper. Sam Matakowski. Who's the? I can't read the numbers. At guard, number 5, Lucas Vanderweel. At a forward, number 11, Ian Kindig. At a forward, number 35, Owen Nifong. And at a forward, number 55, Braden Thompson. The Dragons are coached Gordon Mawson.
All righty, here we go.
Oh,
That is part of the new high technology that we have. We have a cordless mic now, Andy. It's almost like we're a professional broadcasting crew here.
well, it's really nice. It gets you right in on the action, and it makes it nice for us because we don't have to try to repeat it. And guess who's the starters for the opponents now? It just kind of makes it nice and smooth. And so Kindig's going to take the tip off.
And we started off with the old-fashioned corded mic over at the girls' sectional, and Scott was up today. He gave us some new equipment. And
we want to shout out to Sager there and everybody at RTC4.
So we have Austin Salee going up against Kindig here for the tip. We're going to get underway. The last home game of the season.
Oh, my.
For the boys. It's been
fast.
Quick season. Yeah, yes. It's hard to believe the girls have been done for 2 weeks now. Boys are going to be finishing up here shortly.
Well, the pet box are hopping already.
Sectional draws this Sunday, Andy.
All right.
Going to find out who they're going to be playing. Sectionals are going to be over at Culver Community this year due to the flooding issue at Triton.
Well, you know, it's going to be a great sectional. The girls started off with a great pace and some major upsets in both classes. Manikowski drives to the bucket and puts it in for 2.
Good start for the Dragons. Manikowski gets them on the board here. 7:38 left in the first quarter.
All right. Here comes South Central. Vanderbilt better be careful. He's going to get called for a foul. And all right, got the mic back. Kicks it down. He's wide open and puts it in for 2, and it's a good response out of the Satellites.
The senior Salee puts it in for South Central tying the game.
Manikowski comes across the timeline. Checks, looks. Puts it over to Nifong. Kicks it over. Kindig for 3. And it's off the mark. And Thompson with a huge rebound. And the ball is going to be saved by Manikowski. Good offensive board. Vanderweel and 1.
That's a good start for Vanderweel. He's going to get the chance here for the 3-point play. Got the foul on Trent Smoker, his first, team's first.
Well, we saw Kindig lights out last game, 5 of 7 from 3-point land and missed his first one, but a great rebound, and it created those second chance points. And now we could have 3 off of that hard work from Thompson. Vanderweel, smooth.
Yeah, he, made a point to talk about Braden a little bit with Coach Mawson when he came up after the Culver game. And, he's very impressive, just does all the little things that you need a kid like that to do. And there was one perfect example.
Shots blocked, and rebound goes over to Vanderweel. Kindig with his first block of the night. Manikowski has it. Kicks it over. Nifong. Kindig. Vanderweel. Thompson. Rotates top of the key. Vanderweel drives in, penetrates, gives it over to Manikowski. Fakes. Little jumper on the baseline and puts it in for 2. Dragons are up 7-2.
Manikowski with 4 now. Vanderweel has the other 3.
Well, Manikowski was under the weather last game, and he had 0 the first half, but had a critical 12 points in the second to help the Dragons win. And he's starting off hot this first half. The ball's thrown away, and it's going to be Dragons.
First turnover for the Satellites. Gives the Dragons the ball back with a 5-point lead, 5:44 here in the first.
Good defensive stop from the Dragons, and here comes Manikowski. Goes across timeline. Nifong rotates out, gets it. And Dragons have no issue bringing it all the way out, drawing those players with them in the man-to-man defense. Nifong penetrates, fakes, backdoor to Vanderweel, and he just misses. Thompson, and he can't get the ball. He's going to want that one back. Drives, kicks it over, ball's loose. Going to be the first foul of the game, or for the Dragons, that is.
Got Vanderweel on that one.
They kick it in. Rotates out. Kindig's out on this guy. Man-to-man defense for the Dragons also. Kicks off. Over. Looks. Drives. Quick feet. Puts it up, and it's out. Rebound goes to Nifong, and Nifong's not waiting, but he's got to stop because there's 5 red in front of him.
Good job by the Satellites. Got back in a hurry.
Vanderweel, and Vanderweel's hot tonight, and there's the first time out of the game for Satellites.
So Vanderweel with 5 off of that, Manikowski with 4, and with 4:32 left here, it's a 9-2 Dragons lead. Take a quick break, be back here in 30 seconds from Phil Waybright Gymnasium.
RTC Fiber Communications is now serving the community of Argos. Now you can enjoy the incredibly fast speed and reliability of fiber internet. Stream movies, surf the web, or watch your favorite local videos on rtc4.com. All from RTC Fiber Communications, now serving Argos. Give RTC a call today or check us out online at www.rtc1.com.
All right, welcome back. First quarter action. We got 4:32 left to go. The Dragons have opened up a 7-point lead. South Central called a timeout. It's going to be their ball here.
Well, if you noticed, Diego is not really dressed as much as I see for the game tonight. I guess he has a injury to his ankle again, so he's sitting this one out. Yeah, at least that's what we were told.
Yeah, he a little bit of an ankle tweak in practice again. I guess he came to practice without his ankle brace and tweaked that ankle he had a little issue with earlier.
I think Coach Mawson probably put it around his neck so he won't forget it next time, because we definitely want him around for sectionals. They kick it around, and nice rotation out of the ball from South Central. Kicks it all the way in the corner. Dragons cover that. Back in the other corner for 3, and it's blocked. And they get the rebound, and now the South Central kicks it back over, and they're going to reset it. Vanderweel with a block. 2 blocks tonight so far. 1 for Vanderweel, 1 for Kindig. And it's a steal out of Kindig, but they get it back. Great hands. Quick 3, and it's going to be short. Rebound goes, and Nifong comes away with it. Manikowski off his head and out of bounds, and that's the first turnover for the Dragons.
Got a sub, number 5, BJ Intagliata. Hopefully that's close.
We always apologize ahead of time. We know.
5'9" junior checks in for the Satellites. Intagliata, that looks right.
Intagliata. All right, Satellites go around. Rotate. So they're telling, coach is telling Austin, get moving, get moving. So let's see what happens. They kick it over. Traps kind of in the corner. Has no shot. Rotates it back out high. Manikowski shifts on him. Comes across, steps back, pulls forward, tries to drive it. Good 3 pass, gets it in, and there's 2. Nice threaded pass.
That's Salee. He's got all 4 of the Satellites' points. Argos still up 9-5 here with 2.5 left in the first quarter.
9-4.
9-4. They have a 5-point lead.
All righty. Kicks it over. There's a missed shot, but gets a rebound. Caddy corner. Going to try to spread the court. We saw them running this in their warm-ups. At least I did. So I'm sure Coach Mawson did. Rotates it around. Cunts down, breaks it down over there by Manikowski. Ball's loose. Nifong just about went down through his legs just to try to get it. Great man-to-man defense out of the Dragons. Rotates it over. Good screen, and they feed it to him, and there it is. Simply read, simple work out of the Comets. Satellites, I'm sorry. Sorry, not casting. Comes across the timeline. And the Dragons just need to go back to charging in and taking the shots. That's how they got way ahead. Now they slowed the game down, and I think that suits South Central. Forced down to Nifong. Goes, kicks it out. Kindig, open 3. And it's in and out. And Nifong comes away with the offensive rebound. Manikowski sees it. looks, reach in. And that's foul on number 23.
It's going to be Husband. It'll be his first, only the second for the Satellites. Got some subs. Number 1 comes back in. That's Glissick. And number 12, Jason Hughes for the Satellites comes in for the first time.
Vanderwill takes a break, and Lane Bowenbacher's in. Did you see that? Did you say that?
Nope, Lane's in.
Yep.
I did not see Lane.
All right. I figured I'd do the Argus sub.
Before his mom hits me over here.
Yeah. Carrie Joe in charge of the music for timeouts. Halftime entertainment. Lane has it. Kicks it back over to Kendig.
Dragons had a 9-2 lead. Satellites have scored the last 4. Salee has all 6 of the points here for South Central.
Dragons just waiting for the last second shot. And it's thrown away by Manikowski. And it's stolen by Nifong. 7 seconds. Nifong's not wasting time. No, he was, he side shifted a little bit, but he calls a charge.
Player control foul on Nifong, his first team second here of the first half.
Oh, well.
I thought he slid around.
He did.
That.
He slid over.
Yeah.
So to initiate the contact.
So the shot at the buzzer is off. The Dragons take the first quarter lead 9-6. We're going to take a break. Come back here with second quarter action from Phil Waybright Gymnasium. You're watching RTC4.com, channel 341, Argus TV.
Got that new home edition and you're keeping it covered.
Ooh, coverages now. I can help with this. Got zone coverage, man coverage, combo coverages.
I don't know, Peyton. I think more like the coverage your nationwide agent offers.
Oh, you want to go there? Home, auto, life, business, farm, boat, RV, ATV, camper, pet, motorcycle, your tour bus.
Right.
Did I mention farm?
Contact Jennings Insurance Agency today or visit one of our offices in Argus and Rochester.
All right, welcome back here after one quarter of play. Dragons holding on to a 3-point lead, 9-6. The Satellites had scored the last 4 points of the quarter to pull to within 3. Austin Salee, the 6'1 senior, has all 6 of the Satellite points. Manikowski's 4 points in the first quarter, and Vanderwill has 5 for the Dragons. Looked really good coming out of the gate, Andy, but they kind of slowed down there towards the end of the quarter, and South Central, I think, likes that pace.
No doubt. They were running and gunning, and South Central had no answer, and we were just putting it in. We were shooting quality shots, putting them in. But once we started running the play, it suited South Central, and it slowed the game down, and then we ran into some problems.
All right, we'll see what we get here coming out. Second quarter, same 5 that finished the first. The only sub for the Dragons has been Lane Bolenbacher. He's in for Thompson, so the 4 starters plus Bolenbacher.
Yep. Well, he came in for Vanderwill. Vanderwill coming back in at after that quarter, and Braden Thompson took the quick break.
There is a quick foul on Jake Osborne, who had checked in for South Central.
Not to be mistaken with Osborne from Argus.
Not Jonah, yeah.
Not Jonah. He's been sitting out. He's still on the DL. And South Central handing the ball off and looking a little out of sorts. So their coach telling them, keep it simple. Run the screens. They got a nice free-flowing offense. They run screens and a lot of cuts, and that creates openings sooner or later. Like this. Charge. Oh, yes. Nifong gets him back. He's totally set. He was set before. That was quality work out of Nifong. Both of them's paying the price for drawing the charges.
So that's going to be Osborne's second quick foul here. We got a sub. Salee's going to check back in for South Central.
All right, Manikowski picks his dribble out, kicks it over to Nifong. Kendig, top of the key, rotates over to Bowenbacher. Bowenbacher had that lane if he would have went around him. It's Manikowski, little jumper, and it rolls in. Manikowski. Here they go. Kicks it low, and it's tapped away and stolen. Here comes Nifong. And he's not wasting time. And, he doesn't use the glass. Rebound, Manikowski. Shot. Vanderweel puts it in. I think Vanderweel and Manikowski are 100% tonight.
Vanderweel with 7, Manikowski with 4.
Who had the other 2?
I don't know.
Where's your math? Where's your scoring? Oh, boy. And there's that play, and it's blocked. And then tipped back, and it gets to South Central. Fakes, and I don't think they've attempted but one three-pointer the entire night so far. Dragons are 0 for 2. They're 0 for 1. And here's another quick one, and it's way off the mark, and rebound goes to Nifong. Slows it up, and now he's driving. Sees Kindig, and he can't hold on to it. That was a good pass. Thread it through 2 people. Supposedly it didn't touch anybody, unless Kindig touched it last.
Yeah, I think Kindig got a hand on it.
I don't know how it made it, but it did, but Kindig couldn't handle it. I think that's second turnover of the night for the Dragons?
Third.
Well, far better. They had 5 in the first 5 minutes of the last game. Foul, didn't call it. Here's a 3, wide open, and it's off the mark. Why would Kindig touch it? And that's what coach is telling him. Why would you touch it? The kid from South Central touched it.
Thompson's going to check back in. Nifong's going to take a break.
Man. Kicks it back in. Post move. Turns, spins, misses, rebounds, Vanderweel. They're taking good shots, South Central, but they're just not going in. Kindig fakes. Manikowski for 3. Off the mark, and Dollenbacher can't get the rebound. They're looking to go wide. Ooh, could have got him. Cuts through, kicks it low, and it's off his foot. Rebound goes, or steal goes to Manikowski with a reversal layup.
What a play.
Through 2 and a reversal layup. Whoa, and that brings the crowd to life.
Big Euro step reverse there by Manikowski. He's got 6 now. Dragons back up by 9.
Who's got the other 2?
I think Isaac said the Bullenbacher got that.
Lane?
Did he score?
I don't think so.
No, he got a foul. Who scored the bucket?
I think Manikowski has 8, to be honest. I thought it was all Sam and Vanderweel. Always wide open for 3. Nice play, and it's long. Rebound goes to, and it's stuffed again by Kindig. Ooh, not my kitchen today. Wow. That's 4 blocks so far for the Dragons. Kindig, little jumper, and it's good. What a feed. Driving a pass out by Manikowski. And Kindig decides to move in from the 3-point line and put a bucket in.
South Central calls a timeout with 3:57 left here in the first half. Argos has opened up a 17-6 lead. Going to take a 30-second timeout. Come back here on RTC4.com. Channel 341, Argos TV.
At First Federal Savings Bank, we know that buying your first home can be an overwhelming process.
The mortgage experts at First Federal Savings Bank will work with you from application to closing.
At First Federal Savings Bank, we pay standard closing costs for our first-time home buyers.
We offer free pre-approvals and local loan servicing throughout the life of your loan.
Stop in and talk with one of our mortgage lenders and take the worry out of buying your first home.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
All right, welcome back. 3:57 left here in the first half. Dragons have opened up a 17-6 advantage, outscoring South Central 8-0 here to start the second quarter.
I think Mawson's a little under the weather. He's been coughing quite a bit on that sideline. Rotates, looking for the big guy down low. Three. And it's good. First one of the night to go in for the satellite. Or, geez, a Pete.
No, you got it.
South Central. Oh, yeah, they are satellites. I was thinking they were Comets.
Who hit that?
Number 10.
Smoker
put it in. Nice fake out of Vanderbilt over to Bowenbacher. Bowenbacher sees the lane, kicks it all the way across. Manikowski wide open for three, and it's off the mark. Rebound goes to Satellites. So we got Odell come in, and it's stolen, and he sees Bowenbacher, throws it up to him. Can he catch it? He does, pulls it back. Hit from behind, ball's loose, and Coach Mawson's telling him to shoot that. Caddy corner, wide open. Smoker again, and he misses and one.
So the freshman Glissick gets the rebound, puts the bucket in. We got a foul on the play.
A heavy shot from the three-point land went straight to him. Manikowski's taking a quick break.
So they got Manikowski on his first, and Glissick is going to the line to shoot the old-fashioned three-point play.
And it's good. Nice shot.
Nice-looking shot.
Yep.
He's 6-foot freshman for the Satellites, and they bring the Satellites back to within 5, trailing 17-12.
Vanderbilt. Odell gets the ball, kicks it over. Nifong. Nifong fakes, pulls back, caddy corner. And there's a push. And they're going to call the foul on illegal screen on Lane Bowenbacher.
How did they call that? He was standing there. 2 Satellites just plowed him over. That's an odd call to me.
Well,
wow.
That's not what the official saw.
It looked like he was standing still, and they just plowed him over. But he gets the foul call, and the ball goes back over to South Central.
Well, the Dragons are 0 for, which is very uncommon, 0 for from three-point land. And there's a nice shot. And then
Husband with the bucket brings the Satellites to within 3.
Argos has let them come right back in it. They've got 8 straight points on us.
Had an 11-point lead.
Push from behind.
They're going to get either one. They're going to get number 1, Glissick, on the first. 4th team foul on the Satellites. Here comes Kindig for Odell.
Kindig putting his face mask on. Manikowski coming back in. Bowenbacher. So back basically with the starting 5 out. Going to tell him to get my lead back. Tapped out of bounds.
Ooh. They're going to say that went off a Salee, but
yeah, it did. I don't think Vanderbilt touched it, but somebody's got to be better past that.
They're having trouble getting it in, yeah. So another foul. It's going to be the 6th. That's going to be on number 5, BJ Intagliata. His first, team's 5th.
Kicks it out to Nifong. Manikowski. Nifong. Manikowski shifts. He's going to drive in, a little jumper, and he puts it in. Manikowski is on fire. He needs to shoot that the rest of the night.
8 now for Manikowski, 19-14.
Kicks it over. And he's by himself. Fakes. Oof. Drives. Kicks it back, and it's stolen by Nifong. Great vision out of the back of his hands with his hands, and steals that ball. Wow.
Great vision out of the back of his hands.
Well, because he had his head turned the wrong way, and he still put his arm back there. It was awesome.
I've heard eyes in the back of your head, never in the back of your hands before.
His hands are like eyes, baby. Another steal out of him. 45 seconds left in the half. Dragons up by 5 with the ball. Content with the final shot of the half.
Scott, just because you give us new equipment doesn't mean that you got new
quality,
announcers.
Quality announcers. Hey, I could quote the last group. That's what you get when you have a wrestling and a football guy. Although our school has neither of those, so you know
we're not going to have to worry about that.
We're not going to worry. Manikowski fakes, back over. He's driving at will. Got to like that. Kindig. Nifong. And now the pressure's on. Manikowski, 3, long, tipped. And it's missed. Dragons over in the first half for three-point line.
All right, at the half, Dragons with a 5-point advantage, 19-14. We're going to take a break. We'll total up the halftime stats and come back here with more action from Phil Waybright Gymnasium on RTC4.com and channel 341 Argos TV.
Thanks for joining us. Scott Sager here with you with RTC TV4's Legal Minute, sponsored by Peterson, Wagoner & Perkins, LLP here in Rochester. Today we have managing partner Ted Wagoner here with us. Welcome.
Thank you, Scott. Glad to be here.
Ted, what are we going to talk about today, legal-wise?
Well, today I thought we'd talk a little bit about starting a business.
Oh, excellent topic.
Good. As you know, businesses can be as simple as popping up a lemonade stand on the corner to the complexities of international corporations, and we've all seen businesses from all sizes.
Yes.
In our experience here in Rochester and Fulton County, we've created hundreds of businesses for our clients.
Okay.
And in creating businesses, we've got some experience, and so we know how to help people decide what needs to be in the business, what doesn't need to be in the business.
Gotcha.
What kind of business entity do you want? Do you want a proprietorship where you and maybe friends or family are the owners? Or do you want something a little more formal so that you can make transfers of the ownership and provide protection? So that's what we're looking at, Scott.
Interesting. So there are, again, a number of forms of business or companies,
right?
Formulations of companies, partnerships, LLPs, LLCs, S Corps, etc.
C Corps.
C Corps.
Right.
As if I'm an entrepreneur watching this right now and I'm thinking, I'm going to start my business soon, are those decisions made prior to even starting up the business and saying, I'm going to give this a go?
Those are decisions that need to be made at the earliest stages.
Okay.
Now, if you're operating out of your garage for a few years, operating a body shop or an engine repair operation, you may be able to do it for a few months or a few years. But once you start to look at hiring an employee or entering into some contracts, people are going to want to know that you're substantially in business.
Yeah.
And that's when you want to set it up and set it up correctly.
Interesting. Very good. So when folks are thinking about starting their own business in any case, a lot of them would go to maybe a Fedco to start out to find out some information.
Right.
But the legal entity of it, you and your firm here can really provide some great startup information for them based on your experience of starting hundreds of businesses here in Fulton County or helping to start these businesses here in Fulton County.
Obviously, it's the business person who's starting the business, but we are facilitating, we're making sure they understand what they're doing. Occasionally, more often than occasionally, I'll have somebody come in and say, here's a book of stuff I was given, but I don't know what it means. Do I have partners? Do I have other owners? Am I the president? Or the Secretary of State sent me a notice saying I'm late on filing something. What does that mean?
Yeah.
And that's what we make sure that all of our clients understand as they go through the process.
Very good points there, Ted, for sure. So Peterson, Wagoner & Perkins, if I have interest in a business or if I've received one of these letters about my business from the Secretary of State or Department of Treasury or one of these, is that something that I can simply call in and try and get an appointment and you guys can help me sort it out and help me understand what I've got before me?
Yes, all of the lawyers here are familiar with it.
Okay.
We can work with you. We can describe and discuss your situation either for a consultation fee or it may grow even bigger than that. in helping you to solve the problem. When you do that, just give us a call. Either ask to speak with me or with Andy or with Rachel. And if you don't know who you want to talk to, our capable staff will guide you to the right lawyer.
Yeah. Now, do you see once you help someone to start their business, I'm sure that they retain attorneys to help them run their business in some cases. Would you say that you're seeing a lot of new businesses and entrepreneurs coming in these days, let's say over the past 5 years?
Over the past 5 years, we've seen a nice group of businesses open up. Of course, in the 2008, 9, 10 period, it was a little slow, although statistics show that that's always the best time to open a business, is when people are a little bit afraid, because you're able to step in and meet a need that other potential entrepreneurs are just a little hesitant to get into. But yes, we see a lot of this happening. We're glad to work with anybody when it's time to address it, or even if you're just thinking about something I'm going to do in the next 2 or 3 years, you'll have a better understanding when you're starting to plan your business plan, if you're going to sit down with your banker or with your accountant.
Well, and yes, it always makes more sense to put the ducks in a row before you get going here.
Exactly.
Ted was with us over at Fedco when I went through their next level course on business entrepreneurs.
Right.
And you gave some very sage advice in the early days. One of those things was to make sure that you focus on what your business is and not get lost in the extraneous that comes with it. In other words, don't try to diminish your focus to a point where you want to try and be all things to all people. Stay focused on your business.
It's hard to start out and be Walmart.
Yes.
You have to grow into
Yes,
that.
you do.
You may want to start out and be a one item or a 2 item shop before you grow beyond that. That's a good point, Scott.
Well, excellent, excellent. Well, all the lawyers here at Peterson, Wagoner, and Perkins LLP in Rochester, they are happy to help you. And as we talked in one of the earlier segments, they've got a wonderful support staff, and those ladies will take great care of you as well. So if you have any questions whatsoever regarding any facet of law, whether it be opening a business or helping with your business needs or estate planning or family law, whatever the case, please give them a call here. You've got the website and your phone number on the screen. Ted, a pleasure. I'm sure we'll see you again on another one of our legal minutes here on RTC TV4.
Thank you, Scott. Just want to remind people that we've designed this law firm to be here for your present and your future legal needs.
Excellent. So they've been here for a while, and they'll be here for a while to come.
Over 50 years.
Over 50 years. My goodness. Well, thank you again for your time today.
All right. Thank you, Scott.
All righty, welcome back here to Phil Waybright Gymnasium. We're at the half. It is senior night here at Argos, and we have no seniors playing. The Dragons lead at the half, 19-14, low-scoring first half. Let's go over the stats here. First for the Satellites, leading scorer Austin Salee. He had the first 6 and ends the half with 6 for the Satellites. Glissick, the freshman, had 3. Smoker had 3. Glissick had the old-fashioned three-point play. Smoker had the 3 behind the line. And Husband with 2 to round out the scoring. Clean first half, pretty much, for the Satellites. Only 5 turnovers. For the Dragons, led first half with 10, Sam Manikowski. Vanderweel had 7, and Kindig with 2. Only 4 turnovers for the Dragons. So back and forth affair. They lead by 5. Their biggest lead was 11, and the Satellites came back and closed it to within 5 here at the half. So we got about a minute left to go.
They come out and scored 8 straight on us, and you can't let them do that.
And we got Mr. Foster and the pet band playing here this evening. We had a great senior night festivities. What did we say, 17
Yep,
seniors,
seven band members and one junior, which considered, since he's a foreign exchange student, as a senior for basketball, and then the rest were all cheerleaders.
And Diego, the only one that was honored here tonight for the players, is not able to play with an ankle injury. So a lot of underclassmen. We will have some seniors next year. But these young Dragons have had a good season, 12-6 on the year. Last home game of the year, halfway through. And they got 2 more games after tonight. We'll be on the road on Friday night down at North Miami. It's going to be their senior night.
Yep.
So Carrie and I will be down there covering that one for RTC. And then their final game of the season will be next Friday up at Elkhart Christian. And Elkhart Christian is having a really good season as well.
They're one of those groups that we talked about with the improvement from these area teams that's just really been staggering amounts, and they're one of those groups that go right along with that.
And then we talked about it a little in the pregame. The draw for the sectional will be taking place on Sunday. Sunday. Dragons will be playing at Culver Community this year with the flooding issues at Triton. They don't have a floor anymore. Actually, pretty neat. You can go on Triton's website and watch the time lapse.
Oh, there's a foul. Quick.
Foul is going to be on the freshman Glissick, his second, first of the half. Yeah, you can go on Triton's website. They got a pretty neat little time lapse video of the first week of deconstruction, I guess, on their floor. It looks like they got it down to bare concrete now.
Well, now comes the expensive stuff.
Well, I think the insurance will probably cover a pretty good portion of that because it was a incident due to the flooding, broken pipes from the freezing.
Yep. So, but still an unfortunate situation for them, but they're going to come out with a beautiful new floor, much like the Dragons who did that a couple years back, honoring Phil Raybright.
It was kind of funny. We were over there last night for a 5th grade game, and the girls' coach was talking. You know, the timing of it really stinks for them because they're going to break ground actually.
Oh, what a steal. Yes.
In the spring on a new auxiliary gym with a couple floors. So she's like, man, if that would have just happened next year, we would have had an extra gym, but such is life.
Well, we had a missed shot, a steal by Nifong, and then a travel for a turnover by Vanderweel. Looking for the backdoor cut, kicks it over. Man-to-man shifts. Well, it's a 2-3 now. And he cuts to the basket, and he lays it in for 2 right past Nifong. It was a good play.
Nice drive by Hussman, and he's got 4 now. And South Central back to within 3.
Well, I liked when the Dragons were playing run and gun. They had a nice, smooth transition going, and they were doing well with that. And I think running the play like this kind of tends to help or suit the Satellites a little bit better. Manikowski has it. Top of the key. Looks. Kicks it over. Nifong. Kicks it. Vanderweel fakes. Thompson breaks out. Gets the ball top of the key again. Over to Manikowski. Manikowski sees it. Drives. Feeds it back over to Kindig. And one opportunity and puts it in.
Well, Manikowski got up in the air. He's lucky Kindig was there, kind of bailed him out a little bit. He got up there and
he was
South
get
Central,
swatted.
Big time. Kindig able to corral the pass from Manikowski and puts it in. Foul called on Hussman, his second. And Kindig's got 4, looking to add 1 here.
Kindig puts it in. Looks a little like a battled soldier. Got a face mask on. Got 1 ankle brace from an injury earlier on in the season. So he's definitely wearing here's a quick 3, and it's good.
Well, that's Hussman. Comes right back down, picked up the foul, and hits the 3. Brings the Satellites back to within 3.
They haven't shot a lot of 3s tonight. They've only made 2. Vanderweel, little jumper, Nifong him in, and he's fouled afterwards. He does.
2 shots.
He hit him. Yep, he's shooting 2.
It's going to be on Salee.
And that's his
First. So Naifong at the line shooting 2.
And short. Well, Naifong's done very well tonight, but he needs to. Free throws have been either as hot or as cold topic of the season. I say it's going to be a huge issue for him this summer to work on. And puts that one in.
Yeah, hot and cold is the best description I would have for him with his free throws, because he either makes them all or misses a lot of them. It's just back and forth.
Yep. Rotates it, drives, kicks back, looks, tries to feed it, and kicks it out.
Well, I don't know how he didn't drag that foot on
Yeah,
that.
it's and Naifong just about gets another steal. Manikowski helps him out. Kicks it over. Wide open, looks down, fakes, drives back over, around, and blocked by Kindig. And there Naifong battles and gets that rebound. Manikowski. Now I want Manikowski. He's made all them short ones. And Naifong just misses layup, and it's hit out of bounds by Thompson. Well, a little confusion on who knocked it out. Thompson gets the inbounds, kicks it right back to Naifong. Vanderweel, and puts it in. Vanderweel is on fire. First 3 attempts of the night, and he puts it right down.
I would probably have to agree with South Central that
it was
off
South
of us,
Central, but yeah, it should have been South Central's ball, but we'll take 3 points instead.
Right.
We can't affect the game, really, from what the officials call.
So that 3 there by Vanderweel puts him
and there's
back up.
Manikowski. Manikowski with the easy layup and puts it in for 2 more.
Manikowski with 12, and just like that, the lead is back up to 9 for the Dragons.
Kindig followed him, traced him, trailed him just in case. Rotates over. Drives, picks it up, puts it low, kicks it back out. Sloppy pass, makes it through. Rotates over. And there's a nice attempt. Nope, pulls it back. He realized he's shut down. Fakes, cuts in the corner. Here's a 3 attempt, and it's good.
That's Salih, the first points he's had since the very beginning of the game. That gives him 9 and cuts the lead to 4 for the Dragons. 6.
Manikowski comes across timeline. And he's got the lane. Why didn't he take the shot? Ball's loose. And player's got a finger in the eye. All right, official calls stoppage, his stop. Manikowski had the layup. I think he didn't realize it.
Yeah, he was looking to dish it all the way, and if he would have just turned his head right there, he was right at the rim. But is what it is. Dragons with the ball.
Braden Thompson comes and gets the ball. Manikowski. Dragons need to relax just a minute, breathe in. And that's not, could have been a quick foul. And wide open, and he sees Vanderweel sneak in and gives in a beautiful backdoor pass from Naifong.
Vanderweel having a great game.
Yes,
He's got
he is.
12 points. And the Dragons up by 8 with 2:40 left here in the third.
Vanderweel playing with passion tonight. I love it. Thompson cuts off that shot.
Well, him and Kindig are the closest that we have to seniors. Both of them juniors, so we'll give them a little credit here.
Oh, nice fake. Drives in, and he's shooting 2.
They're going to get Thompson saying he wasn't quite set. That's his first foul of the evening. That's going to put the freshman Glissick at the line shooting 2 for the Satellites.
Kindig taking the mask off, getting some fresh air. He knows he's shooting 2. He's got a little bit of time. And not so smooth that time. His first free throw at the other end was really nice looking. The freshman misses that one. Kindig gets his mask on. Here comes the team ready to go.
Salee checking back in. He must be coming in for the shooter.
And he does, and it goes in.
Lissick 2 of 3. He's got 4 points. And Salee checks back in for him. Dragons up 30-23, 2:19 left to go here in the third.
Manikowski gets the ball. Some one-on-one pressure on top. Has no problem coming across the timeline. Fakes. Vanderwill. Feeling it. Puts it up and short on that one. Forced that one a little bit. Kicks it over. Dragons need to stop here. And there's a kick by Thompson. Gets the ball way out high. Naifong gets him to pick up his dribble. Rotates it around, fakes. Top of the key, throws it over. Here's a 3 and it looks long. Rebound, Vanderwill, off of Vanderwill it is.
Good work by Intagliata on the backside.
Yep.
And it's going to stay satellite ball. Wollenbacher checks back in. Coach Mawson's bench has been very short tonight with the injuries and illnesses that they've got going on.
Yep.
I think only played 6 so
7.
far.
Colin Odell for about a whole
yeah.
half minute. Kicks it in and it's stolen by Kindig. Kindig looks, drives, and misses the layup. And there's a reach-in foul by Kindig.
Naifong.
Well, let's see. Yep, Naifong. And Kindig missed that layup. He was wanting to go up and unfortunately couldn't put it in. That would have been a real huge 2 points.
Second foul on Naifong and the second Dragon foul here of the second half.
Naifong not buying the bite, and then he does on that one. Kindig. And there's a great layup, and he's got to stop that.
Hussman, he's come out and had a great second half. He only had 2 at the half. He's got 9 now for the Satellites.
Naifong has it, drives baseline, help side, kicks it over. Bollenbacher, little jumper, and misses. Kindig can't handle the rebound. Well, they call a foul. Got him on the hand, and that's all because he didn't block out Kindig. If he would have boxed Kindig out, he would have had no chance. Are you going to survive on me, Steve? Steve's dying over here.
I'll be all right.
Manikowski pulls it back out. Dragon's going to wait, shoot the last shot, probably of the quarter. Naifong. Kindig picks it up to Vanderwill. And Manikowski has it out high. Kicks it out to Naifong. Rotates it around. Kindig. Vanderwill. Naifong. Or back over to Manikowski. Naifong on top of the key. Kindig. Rotation. Better be careful. He almost got it the last 2 times. Naifong steps out. Sees the lane, drives all the way through, and he misses. And they throw it away.
That hit our poor sign. So the Dragons have a chance here with 3.2 left here in the quarter. Vanderwill's going to take it out, baseline left. We got to go the length of the floor here.
And they throw it all the way to Manikowski, and he can't handle it. And he shoots it, and it's no good.
So the third quarter comes to an end. Dragons leading 30-25 over the Satellites. We'll take a break, come back here for fourth quarter action. You're watching RTC4 and channel 341 Argos TV. We'll be back here in 30 seconds.
Hey everybody, I got exciting news. Country Lanes has a new state-of-the-art scoring system. Come out, let your kids be mesmerized by the animated backgrounds. Take a safari trip to Jungle Jive or an outer space adventure in Cosmic Crush. Themes like the Kecklers or High Seas will entertain your little ones for hours. Choose extreme sports or click on Ninja Strike for martial arts. This high-spirited atmosphere is way cheaper than Cedar Point. Come out and visit Country Lanes for all your bowling fun.
All right, we got 8 minutes left to go here in regulation from Phil Waybright Gymnasium. The Dragons played the Satellites even that quarter, 11-11, and the 5-point halftime lead survives through the third quarter. Dragons leading 30-25. And the pep block is getting jiggy
Sort
with
of.
it. I don't know what the song is.
Morgan's full of excitement and enthusiasm. Look at her.
That is very excited for Morgan. Yeah. Oh, she almost smiled.
There we go. We
Yeah.
got to give a shout out to Wanda down there in Florida, hanging out, watching the game tonight. I hope she's enjoyed it. You okay, Steve? Steve's in trouble. He's hurting
No, I
over here.
just you
He's
talk
got-
about Florida and
Yeah,
that just depresses me with the weather we've had.
Yeah, it's been a little cold, a little snowy. But we always love when our fans that go south get to watch the game.
So there is a foul on Glissick.
Stiff arm.
On the illegal screen, his third. The 5th team foul on the Satellites.
It's because he told the coach it's when he did the stiff arm, it was okay, but it got up and hit Nifong in the face. So rotates it out. It's a good block for the Dragons. Here they come on the offensive end. Kindig fakes. Fakes from NBA and beyond. Manikowski comes to top of key, sets it back up. Drives, kicks it over. Nifong looks. Vanderweel. Kindig's in the corner, perched, ready to go. And here it comes. Vanderweel drives and does not get it to fall, but he's shooting two.
That is going to be the 4th on Glissick, putting Vanderweel shooting 2. So the freshman in some foul trouble here with 7:06 still to go.
Well, it's a fast-paced, hard-charging game and a lot of driving, so you get a foul too.
Vanderweel off on the first.
Unless you're at OD. Sorry, had to say
Salee checks back in. He's going to give Glissick a break.
That's about the only thing Vanderweel has missed tonight. The kid's been on fire.
12 for Vanderweel and puts that one in for 13. Dragons lead 31-25 with 7 minutes left.
Kicks it over. And Coach Mawson telling the kids, get up on them. Here's a nice little pass and puts it in for 2.
Nice pass. Zach Christie, the sophomore, puts in his first points of the night and pulls the Satellites back to within 4.
Manikowski. He's wanting a jump ball. If it wasn't a jump ball, it would have been a travel because Nifong left his feet and then landed. I'm sorry, Manikowski. But that's how it goes. Vanderweel. Nifong. Bollenbacher's in. Kindig, little jumper. And he misses. It's going to go out, and it's going to be Kindig attached to the last. Dragons got to get a stop here. The lead has been dwindling down. Get it back up, and then now it's down to 4. Fake shot. And it's out of bounds. Lucky bounce for the Dragons. Bad shot, unfortunately, for Satellites. And Nifong goes to gets the ball. I'd like to see a 3 or 2 or 4 or 5 come out of Kindig right now. He's only shot 2 the entire night.
I don't think any of the Dragons have they hit any
Just
threes?
1 so far, and that's been Vanderwill. Vanderwill
yep.
with his 3. Bollenbacher kicks it over. Vanderwill, a little jumper, and there it is.
Vanderwill puts in his 15th point of the night, and the Dragons lead 33-27, 5.5 left here in regulation.
Nice assist out of Bollenbacher on that one. Here comes the Dragons. They're going to let them spread out and waste some clock. That's fine for the Dragons' standpoint. Drives, fakes, kicks it caddy corner, tipped out by Manikowski, caught by Anna Morris in the stands. She had quick hands.
All right, we got a timeout on the floor with 5:11 left here in regulation. We're going to take a 30-second break. You're watching RTC4.com and channel 341 Argos TV.
At First Federal Savings Bank, we can help you remodel your home, consolidate debt, or even provide some spending cash for you with our home equity line of credit.
Our standard home equity line of credit allows borrowers to draw funds for up to 10 years and comes with no closing costs for qualified customers.
Take advantage of this great opportunity. Contact one of our experienced mortgage lenders or apply online at firstfederalbanking.com. And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
All right, welcome back. Dragons hold a 6-point advantage, 33-27. We got 5:11 left to go here in regulation. It is Argos Dragons senior night here at Phil Waybright Gymnasium. And the one senior to be, anyway, Lucas Vanderweel, still a junior, as is Kindig. But he's had a good night. He's got 15 for the Dragons. Manikowski has 12.
What is Bollenbacher? Is he a junior or sophomore?
Yeah, Bollenbacher is a junior.
So we got 3 seniors going to be seniors, right?
Well, Osborne.
Still on the DL. Dragons trying to cover the inbound pass. And they force them all the way out from under the basket, all at the top of the key. Fakes. And he drives around and puts it up, misses. And he gets his own rebound.
Oh.
Unacceptable.
Bollenbacher and Kindig both jumped out and basically took themselves out of the play there.
Well, the only good thing is it's eating some clock. Get that time off there. Fakes 3, and it's good.
Yeah, but then you end up with a 3-pointer by Smoker, and the time doesn't matter right now, 33-30.
Low-scoring affair. Kindig. Bollenbacher. Backdoor. Oh, Sam didn't make the cut. Vanderweel has it. Sam could have made that cut. Kindig for 3, and it's off. Don't know if it was touched. And he throws it down, just about thrown away. Picks up his dribble for 3, and it's no good. Vanderweel and over the back, number 5.
Intagliata gets his 2nd, and that's going to be the 7th on the satellite. So was it Vanderweel or Nifong?
Vanderweel shooting 2, or 1 and 1, sorry.
2 of 3. And Kerry Joe, that almost never happens, does it?
Our little music lady's going a little crazy over here, going to play music for the free throws.
He's got to get Vanderweel pumped up for the free throw. The 1-and-1 front end, he's off. And
not
rebound.
good. Dragons could have used them.
They needed those bad right there. Satellites within 3 and have the ball.
Freshman out there, top of the key, has it, kicks it back over. Thompson's going to go back in. Drives on Bollenbacher, and there's a foul, and he should elbowed him from behind. I like this dramatics.
So Zach Christie picks up the foul,
And
his first.
Just one fan being loud.
And here comes Thompson, going to give Bolenbacher a break. So the starting 5 back out on the floor here for the Dragons.
Well, the 1-and-1, and then you come down and have a stop. If you make those and stop it, now you can have a chance to go up big time, but Dragons still only up by 3. Manikowski, what a little play, and he makes it.
Oh.
Didn't use his glass. I'm going to have a talk with that lad after the game. Put it off the glass. Foul, Vanderwill.
I don't think he had the option to use the glass. The pass was just a little bit
He
late.
could have put the glass.
The pass was a little late. He had the wrong angle at that point, but got the fortuitous roll and gets to go.
Timeout, 30-second by Coach Mawson.
So that foul was on Vanderweel, his second. We got 3:06 left to go here in the game. Dragons back up 35-30. And now Kerry Joe can play the music. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
All right, welcome back. 3:06 left in regulation. Dragons leading 35-30. It's going to be South Central's ball under their own bucket here coming out of the
Jump
timeout.
around. All right, Dragons need a stop here. Going to break over. The freshman, he was wide open and he missed it. There's 5. Oh, just about gets that. Almost with the 5-second call. He was already on his way out with number 5 and didn't get it time. Here he drives, pulls back. Timeout. Full timeout. Ay, Steve. You got carry-on luggage underneath them eyes.
All right, we got a timeout on the floor. We'll take a break. Be back here in 30 seconds. You're watching RTC4.com and Channel 341 in Rochester. Argos TV. Used to Channel 4.
There you go, baby.
Brand new Argos TV.
Slow download, constant buffering, Wi-Fi dead zone? Let RTC help. The customer support team at RTC Communications is here to help you with your internet connectivity.
Hi, I'm Bonnie, one of the support team members here at RTC. For a small fee, RTC offers a Wi-Fi health check where we will evaluate your in-home Wi-Fi network and assist you with common issues. See what RTC can do for you. Give us a call today.
Well, I'm back.
And
We're
I'm
back. 2:52 left to go here in the game. 35-30 Dragon lead. And satellite ball still?
Yeah. Satellite called timeout. They're going to run that Thunder way. Watch. It's going to go to the freshman number 1. Are you watching this? Are you watching this? I'm calling it out.
Number 1.
He's going to make that cut around. Tipped. And it's going to stay. All right, I was wrong. They didn't run the same play. So they got the pep block over here requesting music. What a bunch of nerds.
Oh, no request. This isn't TRL.
It is. All right, here they go. Rotate, top of the key. Rotate around. Looking low. Manikowski's on him. Drives out of the basket. There's. Kicks around. Looks, force it low. Gets it and throws it away.
So the turnover, the first of the fourth quarter for the Satellites, is going to be a costly one.
That's huge right now. The Dragons can go up by 7, possibly 8 right here if they do it right.
Dragons lead 35-30, 2.5 to go here in regulation.
Manikowski goes across timeline. Dragons spread it out. Vanderwill, Kendig, Nifong, Manikowski, Vanderwill, Kendig. No foul. Turnover. throws it forward and lets it go, and that's a great play by Vanderweel. That is Nifong, so smart. Just gets between the satellite and the ball to where there's no way he can recover that. Just such a great play.
Hughes checks back in for the Satellites. Glisick is going to take a break.
And the Dragons content with moving the ball around, eating a little bit of clock. Kindig back over, fakes. Manikowski's getting covered.
Dragons are in the 1-1, so the foul is going to put Manikowski at the line.
22.
That's Christie. That'll be his second. Manikowski at the line. First time here this evening.
Well, these are huge.
Vanderweel missed the front end of his 1-1 attempt, so we'll see what Manikowski can do.
And it's good. Hits 3 corners of the rim and gets it in.
Glisick comes back in. Christie takes a break.
All right, Dragons, got to be aware.
Up 6, Manikowski can make it 7 here with the second free throw on the way and gets the good roll on that one as well. He's got 16. Dragons lead 37-30.
Gets the ball down, and he's going to drive. And Vanderweel was there, bigger in life. He would been there.
He could have put a 10 up. He was there for so long.
He was so well. He was well planted.
So Hughes picks up his second on the charge. No shots, player control foul.
Kicks it over. Dragons going to eat up a little bit of clock. Manikowski comes across timeline, gets it over to Thompson, and he's fouled quickly by 15.
That's Lee, his second, and it's going to put the
Thompson,
sophomore Thompson at the line, shooting 2.
Shooting 2.
Double bonus time.
Double bonus time. Oh my word! Look at the foul differential. But you can see they've been chasing from behind, and Thompson misses his first. And when you chase from behind and get a little sketchy, that's where the fouls come from. And those last 2 have been kind of silly. And some South Central Satellite parents are leaving already. Not happy with the way the game's going.
Well, Thompson leaves 2 on the board.
Oof.
Dragons still lead by 7.
Shots up, and it's no good. Rebound, Nifong. Nifong's not wasting time. And Manikowski comes through. Nifong recovers it. Now Manikowski, Thompson, Nifong, Manikowski.
Glisick has 4. He's going to be out.
Freshman. Why would he create such a silly foul there and not aware of his situation? Well, he's a freshman. I guess that's a great learning tool for him. No, 5th foul. 1 player's going out. He's just rallied his troops.
So, yeah, you use that as a little mini timeout right there. Intigliata comes back in. Glisick is out. He checks out with 4 points.
Well, I know the coach was still upset about that charge call, but it was the right call. Manikowski misses.
Man, leaving a lot of points on the board here.
Sheesh. Dragons are making it easy for the Satellites to get back in this. They got to do better. And misses
both.
Over the top by Kindig.
So Kindig gets his first foul. Manikowski missed 2. Vanderweel missed the front end of the 1-1. Thompson missed 2. So the Dragons letting the Satellites stick around. Still only down 7. South Central, if they get a quick 3.
Yeah. Oh, it's anybody's game. It's not over by any means.
All they got to do is foul Argos, and the way they're shooting free throws tonight.
Here's a quick 3, and it's no good. Ball's loose, rebound, and puts it in. Timeout, Satellites.
Salee with the rebound bucket pulls the Satellites to within 5, and they're going to do a quick foul, I'm sure, as we come out of the timeout. And the way the Dragons have been shooting free throws, that might be good news for the Satellites. Got a full timeout. We're going to take a break. Be back here in 30 seconds. You're watching RTC4 and channel 341 Argos TV.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
All right, 45.3 seconds left in regulation here from Phil Waybright Gymnasium. Dragons trying to hold on to a 5-point lead, not helping themselves at all from the 15-foot free throw line. And it's going to be Dragons ball out of the timeout. I'm sure there'll be a quick foul here by South Central.
And Manikowski gets away, and Thompson's all by himself, and Manikowski's going to the line.
It's going to be Christie. That'll be his third.
I wanted Kendig under that basket to put the two-dunker in.
And they gave it to Hussman. That's his third.
Okay.
So Manikowski back to the line. He missed his last two. We'll see what he can do here.
Yeah, coach settled him down at timeout, and he gets the roll. He's been off a little bit. He even shook his head on, I can't believe this.
Well, he's got 17 on the night. This one would be a big one if he can put it in for his 18th point.
And he does.
So that gives the Dragons a 7-point lead with 42 seconds left.
Well, it's huge, but not nearly big enough. It could be 11, 12, 16. We've missed quite a bit of free throws tonight. Lays it in for nothing, and rebound is back to Satellites. Kicks it over.
Hussman with a nice job there on the boards.
Gonna drive, pull back, gonna drive. And it's blocked by Vanderwill. Manikowski, and he's fouled.
Smoker gets called for his second. Manikowski back to the line with 20 seconds left. He's going to be shooting two for the Dragons. Well, Andy, I think with 20 seconds left, it's pretty well in the bag here for the Dragons on senior night. They're going to pick up the win. Saw the Lady Dragons pick up the big senior night win. So,
well, you can't say that because Olympic moment. Women sets U.S. hockey record. Olympics. Same girl, 2 goals, 6 seconds for the USA. That's craziness.
I don't know that we'll see that here. They're down 8 now, 40-32.
Well, yeah.
41-32.
These are not Olympic athletes. They're quality, but they're not Olympic caliber.
20 points on the night for Manikowski.
And Dragons told not to foul. Here's a quick three, and it's in and out. And Vanderwill comes away with it. Oh, too bad that's not Kendig. We'd like to see a dunk, but there's goaltending. Goaltending, bucket's good.
So Naifong gets credit with the goal. That's only his 3rd point there.
That's all right. He's done a ton of other stuff tonight.
So 11-point Dragon lead. That's going to do it here for you tonight.
Here's a quick three, and it's no good.
No good. So your final score here from Argos, Dragons pick up the big senior night victory, 43-32. That 11-point win totals their largest of the night.
Well, I got to tell you, Satellites play far better than their record shows. They must have some serious competition down in that area because they're a quality team. But Dragons persevere with a good battle.
So the Dragons will advance to, record will go to 13-6 on the season. This is your final time here from Phil Waybright Gymnasium in the 2017-18 season for any basketball.
Oh, man.
Jim's going to get quiet here very shortly. We got a lot of stuff coming up, though. We're going to be down at North Miami on Friday for the Dragons on the road taking on the North Miami Warriors. And
now, are you going to do a show why the drawings are happening on Sunday?
I am not.
Oh, okay. Never mind there, Princess.
Yeah. We talked about that. I guess I could record it, but I'm not planning on doing anything.
There you go.
So we will total things up here. I'll let you total things up. Do you want to go down and see? I want to try out this new mic. Do you want to go down and talk to Mawson?
No. You go talk to Mawson.
All right.
And I'll go get the stats from your lovely wife.
Well, right there's the stats.
Oh, your math is terrible.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay.
So I'm going to leave Andy in charge up here for a minute. I'm going to go down and see if I can find Coach Mawson.
All right. We'll see if we can get Mawson on the mic down there.
We'll take a break here and come back here with the final stats.
Okay, and I just hit that.
Just a second.
RTC Fiber Communications is now serving the community of Argos. Now you can enjoy the incredibly fast speed and reliability of fiber internet. Stream movies, surf the web, or watch your favorite local videos on rtc4.com. All from RTC Fiber Communications, now serving Argos. Give RTC a call today or check us out online at www.rtc1.com.
Got that new home edition and you're keeping it covered.
Ooh, coverages now. I can help with this. Got zone coverage, man coverage, combo coverages.
I don't know, Peyton. I think more like the coverage your nationwide agent offers.
Oh, you want to go there? Home, auto, life, business, farm, boat, RV, ATV, camper, pet, motorcycle, your tour bus. Did I mention farm?
Contact Jennings Insurance Agency today or visit one of our offices in Argos and Rochester.
All right, and we're back. So here we go with the totals for tonight. The Dragons come up with, let me see here, Owen Nifong with 3 points. Kindig with 5, a quiet night out of Kindig. And 15 points from Vanderweel and 20 points from Sam Manikowski. Huge night for those players. So we're waiting to see Coach Mawson come back out. We got Steve's going to have to go find Coach Mawson because he won't come to him. And we're going to see if we can get a quick moment with him on the air as Steve wanders to find him. And we're going to send somebody after him. We got the cheerleaders back here going, and so it's been a very good game. Dragons come out on top, 43-32. So it's very nice. And I don't know where Steve is, but so far they have not come out. Coach Mawson has not made it out. So I'm going to rotate this camera around here and see if I can get the cheerleaders all in that are getting their picture. And I'm going to tell them to all smile. And they're getting their picture taken. And there's the Argos cheerleaders. And they've all been caught by surprise. They weren't sure or didn't realize I was doing that. Well, looks like Steve's doing the lonely walk back up the stairs. So I'd say that he's not going to be able to get Coach Mawson. And there's a little Vanderweel boy giving Macy some flowers. Isn't that nice? Lucas Vanderweel has a great game tonight, 15 points. And her face is about 3 shades of red. Macy Morris star sophomore on the Lady Dragons basketball team. So we're going to go back here and just put it on the center, and it looks like Steve was unsuccessful in his attempt to get a hold of Coach Mawson.
Did you read off the stats?
Yeah, I did the stats, and I got a picture of, recorded all the cheerleaders back here getting their photo taken, and none knew it, and then they noticed it, and were caught by surprise. So.
All right, yeah, I don't know. The newspaper guy was down there waiting on him and everything else, so let's just call it a night.
All righty.
And we'll wrap the things up here for the 2017-18 home schedule for the boys.
Man. Already.
And we'll see you back on Friday night from North Miami High School. For Andy Stone, Isaac Smith, Steve Stricker saying good night here from Argos.